And we are back, and we just finished watching 2019's Klaus, rated PG with a runtime of 1 hour and 36 minutes. This is currently streaming on Netflix. Not sure if this was originally a Netflix thing, but...
That's where me and Olivia watched it when it first came out.
Well, yeah, it is a Netflix original movie. Oh, how cute. This is the story of...
It's another Santa Claus origin story.
Another Santa Claus origin story. This starts out with Jesper, played by the wildly fabulous Jason Schwartzman, as a kind of ne'er-do-well,
selfish,
spoiled,
son of a
privileged
aristocrat. Was his father the owner or the?
I think he ran the postal system or something.
He was like the postmaster general or something.
Yeah. So in order to punish his son, he sends him to the faraway island of Smeerensburg, which is in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by water, and a town that is besieged by violence against the houses of Crumb and Ellenbow.
Ellenbow, yeah.
Yes.
I only remember.
It's like the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Pretty much.
They've hated each other since
they don't even know why they hate each other.
Since like Paleolithic times. They have like cave paintings of their clans just killing
each other and just feuding.
It seems like they got a system down where if somebody rings the battling bell, then everybody just comes charging out. And just start wailing on each other.
Yes. And then obviously someone learns a lesson, and it's not a new movie. I mean, are we spoiling this, I guess?
I mean, you could spoil it. It's not really, there's no twists. So you're not really...
Yeah. It is, like you said, a Santa origin story.
It's what it is on the tin. It's a Santa Claus origin story. It's just instead of magical elves and whatnot, it's a postman who sparks things off.
Yes. And, you know what? Jason Schwartzman has such a great voice for animation. I feel like he should be doing more of it. There's kind of like a everyman sense to his voice acting.
I feel like him and McLovin are like in that same, like, honestly, you could probably like interchange them. Like,
kind of. I mean, McLovin sounds younger, even though they're probably around the same age range.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've always liked Jason Schwartzman since Rushmore, so I've always found him charming and stuff. And he's so great in interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to go around the table and get impressions. This was your first time, Gigi? Second time. This was your first time.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
So I'm going to go with you first then. What did you think?
I thought this was really good. I mean, I did not... Like, Christmas movies are...
Hit or miss.
Like, hit or miss, usually miss.
Yes, especially newer ones.
Especially new ones, especially like kids stuff, because they just like lean into the saccharine. Although when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of The Boy Named Christmas and how you kids laughed hysterically when their father died.
We were cackling.
Like
but this one, it definitely was played more for humor. I really like the animation style. It reminded me a lot of
old Warner Brothers, old Disney.
More so like old Disney, like around like 101 Dalmatians era.
So 60s, like 70s, 80s.
Because the main hero was in that mold. Skinny, long chin, big nose. And the way everybody's character design looked was
gorgeous.
Great. Everybody's character, and they were doing it in a sort. You could see that like this was clearly computer assisted in some way with some 3D CGI and some just general After Effects going on. But it was really well done. It looked like it was 2D for the most part, but it was really good. And the story was good. They didn't shy away from the dark humor. I mean, I loved his initial...
dark details. I mean, there's
details
themes of loss and
not only that, but like just him walking through the town and like there's these old ladies carrying a body rolled up in a carpet. There's like those creepy kids who make a snowman that they're just impaling with carrots. It really played up the...
It would have been better with knives, like actual knives.
I like that they were doing it with carrots because they were children. But they were still just creepy, weird, sallow-eyed kids.
And they were still doing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even at the end when like she's just giving it a nose, she's like slowly sinking it into the thing. Yeah, they really hit all the pieces just right and told a very entertaining story that I think everybody would really like.
Yeah. And what was the line? Kindness begets one act of kindness.
Like something like a genuine act of kindness will beget another genuine act of kindness.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's like the main crux of this story, how the ripple effect of kindness just permeates this town and really changes it for the better.
Yeah.
You have that scene where Alva, voiced by Rashida Jones, the lovely Rashida Jones, brings Jesper to the town, which is drastically different from when he first came.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful.
The people seem to take care of it. They're communing with their neighbors. They're not
talking with each other.
Yeah.
And you see like the people who want to keep the clan fighting when they have their little midnight meeting.
Yeah.
There's so few of them now.
Right.
Whereas in the beginning, it was everybody
was signed up.
Babies and grandmas were getting involved.
Yes. And it was nice how that progression, like that montage where you see like the children being kind to each other when they realize that big exchange with Jesper about like Klaus knows
He
if you're
sees
naughty
everything,
or nice, and if you're on the naughty list, and then the kids are like, "Oh my God, you have to be nice in order to get toys." So, and then like they are nice to each other, and in turn, that spills over to the parents, right?
Yeah.
And how then there's that like the progression of the two mothers, how the one invites the other into the house. That was lovely. Yeah, I mean, this was great on so many levels, and again, like you said, not saccharine in the slightest.
No, there wasn't. That's the thing that I liked. I didn't feel like that I was like having to sit through some sort of sappy message like, oh, we all love each other. No, it was just a straight story told, and story told. And it begins with Jesper's sort of like selfish motivations. He just wants to get out of the town, and he knows he needs 6,000 letters mailed to do it.
Right.
But as time progresses,
He's got skin in the game.
He sees the effect that this is having, and
he has a genuine relationship with Klaus.
Yeah,
Voiced by the always lovely J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons is
amazing.
awesome.
Amazing.
Yes. And they become genuine close friends, and that was it was really, really nice how they did that. And even like at the very end when it becomes something more, it's so good. Yeah. I really like this. I didn't even know about this until the kids mentioned it.
I'd seen it, and I think I'd wanted to see it, but I think, was it you that told, like, somebody was like, oh, Olive already saw it, she doesn't want to see it again. So I think that's why we stayed away from it. But now that we're in the holiday season, I figured we get a jump on.
Years.
Yeah, this isn't a new film, and if you haven't seen it, what the hell are you waiting for? I'm gonna start off the gate. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. I think for all the reasons that you mentioned. I think the story is excellently told, and it's something that young children and even adults can enjoy without feeling like this is like slowly killing me. It's only an hour and 36 minutes, so it's in that sweet spot. It's not a 2-hour ask, and I think the voice actors are all fantastic. I mean, you have the people that we mentioned, but you also have Joan Cusack. You have Will Sasso, who I think is great. Yeah. The lovely and always missed Norm Macdonald. Really great voice cast here. Nothing's wasted. Nothing's filler. Nothing's extra. Everything's smooth. The animation style is lovely. Beautiful. Great character design. Beautiful creation of that world. It felt very...
Yeah, this is up there with anything Disney and Pixar is
doing. Yes, like absolutely.
The animation is right up there.
I don't know if this was released in a theater, but...
If it was Netflix, it probably wasn't. It was probably
and
Netflix.
Not to get off on a tangent, but I keep hearing Glass Onion is fantastic. And Netflix, do you not want money? I don't understand why you're... I mean, as someone who isn't going to the movies, I appreciate you putting stuff on the streaming. It will be streaming as of end of December. But from everything I'm reading, they probably could have made really good cash at the box office if they had.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
What do the kids think of this?
Oh, yes. Getting back to reining it back in. Let's go back. Olive G. Klaus, what'd you think?
I thought it was good.
Who's your favorite character?
The teacher?
Alva. Why'd you like Alva?
She was cool.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the story?
I thought it was good.
Yeah. Was there anything special about it that you liked, or something that you thought was cool that they did with Santa?
No.
No. You don't think it
Well,
was?
Santa looked like this huge, like,
He was hulking. Yeah.
I mean, like, he could have put
Although he was
a
missing
world
his
of paint on.
Mrs. Claus. But that's
Yeah.
because she died.
Yeah.
It's funny, but like it seems that like more modern interpretations of Santa have him as like this big hulking dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I don't
David
know, I don't-
Harbour.
Yeah,
Coming out
I don't
soon,
know
hopefully.
what the some sort of cultural shift, and we've moved away from fat Coke
Jolly.
drinking Santa Claus
To
just like
MMA
big,
fighter.
yeah, like Santa wielding an axe and just like you could picture him just lifting a 6-ton bag of toys
And maybe going to that violent place.
yeah, taming the frozen wilderness and just like battling a polar bear.
Did you have a favorite scene, Olive J?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
What was the funniest thing you thought was in the movie?
The scene where he's getting into all the houses.
Okay.
And
Oh
how
yes.
he has to go
Yes.
through that excruciating pain, like how his butt was set on fire.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good. What about you, Gigi? What did you think of the film?
I enjoyed this film very much.
Yes. How many times had you seen this before?
Once. This
once
is my
before.
second.
So this will be
viewing,
your second.
But I barely remember anything about it, so it was basically my first.
Okay. What did you think? What jumped out at you about the story? What did you really enjoy about it?
I like that the story didn't drag on with certain things. It was pretty fast paced.
Excellent. Did you have a favorite character?
Probably Jesper when it comes to character arc.
He has a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Very much dynamic.
Did you have a favorite scene?
I liked all the scenes where the little girl was in.
Yes.
She was adorable.
She was adorable. She was very, very cute. And I loved how her people came to help Klaus
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say here?
Not much. I mean, like I said, this is just a really good Christmas movie, and that's like I said, there are a lot of Christmas movies, and I would definitely say they are more miss than hit.
Yes, I think
Especially
I agree.
when you're trying to get something that adults and kids can enjoy. Adults and kids can enjoy this movie.
Absolutely.
That falls into like a very small basket of movies as far as the holiday season goes.
Agreed. I still think Elf is by far
fantastic.
the newer holiday classic.
As far as new Christmas movies in recent memory, Elf is one of the best, if
Yeah.
not the
Some
best.
The best.
Some kids that I like talk to, like they say that they'll leave it on if like it's on TV. Like they won't go searching for it. Like if they see it, they won't go searching for it
Yeah.
on TV.
I think so too. I mean, it's been playing as of fairly recently. I think after
Elf?
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and I mean, we don't shy away from it. That's for damn sure.
I mean, I think one of the stations is putting it on for 24
24 hours.
straight.
TBS?
It was just
Yeah.
repeating it
Yeah.
over and over. And you look away, you look back, and you're like, oh, there's that funny scene. There's
Yeah.
that funny scene.
Yeah.
It's just chock full of funny scenes.
Exactly.
But We're not here to
We're
talk
not
about
here
Elf.
to talk about Elf, but
Didn't we already talk about Elf?
yes, we did a few years ago. But I think that as far as Christmas fare, I think that this is definitely high up on the list. I'm going to give this an 8. I think from where it starts to where it ends story wise,
You
it's
gave it an 8.5 earlier.
oh, did I?
Yeah.
I say 8.5. Then I meant to say 8.5. Sorry, whoops. I completely forgot. Yes, I'm going to give this an 8.5 because I think from where it starts to where it ends, the story is really strong. The voice actors are great. The animation, top to bottom, chef's kiss. I mean, like you said, it's on par with anything Disney and Pixar is putting out for sure. 1 to 10, what are you going to give it?
I'd give it a 9. I really like this.
Wow.
There's nothing. I couldn't really find anything wrong with it. I mean, if I was nitpicking, it would be like at the end when they find out, oh, he was just doing it to get letters. Yeah, who cares? They wrap that up nice, neat, heroic arc at the end, amazing chase, exciting. Everything made sense. Nothing was just like thrown in there for the sake of, oh, well, guess what? It worked. It really, really worked. And then just the epilogue where everything continues afterwards. And even like the bad guy, Joan Cusack was so good in this.
Yeah,
Like
she's good. She's solid.
She's like in it for a decent amount, but not a ton. But her sort of like
exasperated,
like
villainous.
Laurel and Hardy routine with Will Sasso's
Sasso.
character because he was so stupid.
Seriously.
She's like, how have we not defeated
How have
you
we
guys?
not defeated you guys? Because they were so dumb. And then like Will Sasso's daughter with
Fine.
she just
Who
sort of
is
descends
voiced
into
by
dark.
the director?
Who's voiced by the director?
Well, I actually like that scene where she goes like mine and then she just goes into the darkness.
Yeah, like that.
That was
great.
crazy. That made me laugh.
Yeah, like little jokes like that. That
Yeah.
just like they're just quick and they hit, and it's oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah. And it was really nice to get to hear Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
This must have been one of his
This must have been one of his last
projects.
things he did.
Yeah. But
Pigeon.
yeah. It was great.
But yeah, I would give it a 9. I don't really have a problem with the animation is great. The character design is great. Yeah. Well,
there's no notes here.
It's right up there. It's
Yeah,
right up there
yeah.
with just good animated movies.
What
for
about you,
everyone.
Gigi? 1 to 10. What are you going to give this movie?
9 too.
9. Wow. I feel bad. Maybe I should have given it a 9.
You should have.
I should have, maybe. What about you, Olive G? 1 to 10.
8.5.
8.5 too. All right, so 2 8.5s and 2 9s. I think this speaks for itself. I think if you have Netflix and you haven't seen it, absolutely do yourself a favor and check out 2019's.
Wait.
Oy.
I have a theory.
You have a theory. Go ahead.
So, like, I'm pretty sure, like, when he disappears, like, when he says, I'm going to see you, like, to his wife, his dead wife, I'm pretty sure he also died. But how she's, like, moved the wind and stuff to, like, point him in the right direction, like, a path. Like, I feel like he's like, doing that, too, but except with the presents. So, like, he's delivering the presents still, but, like, he's not actually there.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you brought that up because, do we want to deep dive on that ending scene? Because the ending scene was very bittersweet and sad, but also interesting.
I just wouldn't talk about it because
Let people draw their own conclusions.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's bittersweet. It's not traumatic.
No, it's not traumatic in the slightest, but it is bittersweet and a bit sad. It harkens to the circle of life, I guess, how things keep going. But it's still really well done. I don't think it'll be traumatic to kids at all, so don't not watch this because of that. But I think all in all, really great product from Netflix, really great storytelling, and good in all the age groups, I think. So
Yeah.
absolutely do yourself a favor and check out 2019's Klaus, which is currently streaming on Netflix. And that's it from us, and we will bid you all a
Good night.
Night.
good night.
ASMR.